Hi, my name is Irene and this is my booktube channel Irene Reads, and today I want to talk about some cozy things. So one of the things that helped me to get through this spring and summer is this series from Kate Howe video series called Cozy Chat with different guests. So the concept is she's invited some guests and talk with them about 10 cozy things in their lives. I enjoy this a lot. I pick up a lot of new things to try, a lot of new books and movies, drinks, etc. And I decided to make the video of my own, just, because I imagined myself as a guest many times. But as this video will be in my channel, I can set my own rules. And so there will be two videos. First, this one for spring-summer cozy things, and another one will be for fall-winter cozy things, because I do think that these two are very different. Here's the list of 10 of my favorite cozy things to do during spring and summer seasons. So first thing is cherries. This was one of the cutest things, coolest things in my childhood. I spent from hours to days on our balcony with a huge bowl of cherries and a book. And lots of my children's favorite books are just covered in cherry stains, and I am not mad for on myself, on my child self. I think it's very it's nice, and these two things go together in my mind and do the summer for me. And here in USA we have this tradition that we go cherry picking with our kids. We have some cherry gardens nearby, and we just drive there in the beginning of the season and pick a lot of cherries. And kids enjoy to eat cherries from the trees. I think it's very nice. I think it's very cozy. It makes this special summer thing to do, and it's like a beginning of summer time for us. So yeah, cherries and cherry picking will be my first thing to do in summer and spring. Second thing is hammock. I never had a hammock in my life, but 1 year ago, my husband, it was a present from my husband on my birthday, I think, and it just made my day. I enjoy to lie down in the hammock and read. This is my favorite spot to read during summer months. It's not like I'm lying there for a lot, especially on my own without kids, but still this is something I really enjoy, and this is very relaxing, and also I like the feel of outdoors and reading at the same time. Also I like the feeling like you are in a cocoon. It's very cozy, but still you are actually not. You are in the garden, in the outdoors. So yeah, hammock is one of the cutest things to do. Third thing to do will be growing butterflies. This is my favorite spring activity with kids. Now, for you to understand, I do not homeschool my kids. My younger one will be attending preschool this year. She just turned 4, and my older one, she goes to school. But from the time that my older daughter was 3, I think, and now she is 9, we bought this kit every year. I do think that the company name is Insectlore, but I'm not sure, and I will put the name here and the link down below. So every year during spring, something end of April, beginning of May, I buy this small box with caterpillars, and there is a food for caterpillars on the bottom. So you just watch them as they grow and eat and grow, and then they grow and make this J shape, and then they make chrysalis, and then you wait for 2 weeks and butterfly appears. And I don't know, this thing is every time it's a miracle for me. Like, I know the scientific stuff about it. I read a lot, I talk to my children a lot about this, but still every time, every spring, is just kind of miracle. Maybe because I never lived in the farm, so I just, I never saw any animals being born, but still it's not being born, it's just this transformation. It's fabulous, and every time it gets me, it's something from the heart. Like, I do think this is the most magic thing you can do at home with your kids. And then we just go outside and like say bye to these butterflies and they fly away. I really like it. It's our favorite family activity during spring, and we do it every year. And I told my husband, even after my kids will grow up and go to college, I still want to buy this kit every year and do this, because it just brings me so much joy. It's unbelievable. So yeah, growing butterflies. Then another thing that I do with kids, but also enjoy this more than my kids do, I like bubbles. I know this is so silly to say, but I really like bubbles. Like, of course my kids also love them, but for me, blowing bubbles brings me like as much joy as for them to pop them, so it's win-win for us. I really like bubbles. I can just sit and blow bubbles for a long time. It's meditation, it's something from the childhood, I think, and also it's something that I can do all the year round, but it brings me the most joy during spring and summer. I don't know why, but this is the cozy thing that I really like to do. Okay, another thing is fairy gardens. Again, this started as a activity to do with kids, especially during lockdown, but actually I enjoy this more than kids. For now we stopped doing this activity, but I really want to start again because I have almost all my supplies. I will show you the fairy garden we made. It's magic. I thought they would play with the fairy garden, but they didn't. But for me it was creating something like a corner of the real magic. I can't say I believe in fairies, I'm not. But there is something again from the childhood, from the memory when I read Peter Pan and really believed in fairies when I was, 6 years old. It's the same feeling that slept in me and now was woken. And also I think it's very cute to do these things with little figurines and moss and small plants. I am not good with plants, and I never grew a garden or something like that. Vegetable garden, I never did it, but this is something I really enjoy, and it makes me want to do gardening one day. So yeah, this is one of my favorite spring-summer activities. Then there is one thing that I never did, but I always wanted to do, and my mom and my grandmother always did it every summer. So this thing associated with me with summer very clearly, but I never did it myself. It's making preserves. So strawberry jams, cherry jams, gooseberry jams, different kind of preserves, also like pickles. Maybe it's more traditional for Ukrainian, European culture, I don't know. Maybe it's because in my country, fruits and vegetables definitely are more seasonal, so it's not easy to buy them during winter and fall. but I don't know, there is something as like association with summer, that very sweet smell from the kitchen, and yeah, like nervous grandma and mom doing this grown-up thing in the kitchen, and children were not allowed there, and then there was like a plate with sweet preserves, a little bit left out for me. I just liked it, and I do think this is very cozy thing to do. Yeah, so this is one of the cozy things. Then like I want to tell you about one project that is not seasonal, but as for the last, I think, 10 years, I do this project every spring and summer. For me, it associates with this, you know, good weather and sunshine and this time of year. This is Week in the Life. So I am a scrapbooker. I do think that I am more a scrapbooker in my dreams. I have lots of supplies and I do something from time to time, but usually when I have spare time, I usually read and not do scrapbooking, which is a shame because I really want to be a scrapbooker a lot. But this project I'm trying to do every year. So basically it's just, I leave the link for the founder of the project and the page of this project down below. The woman standing behind this project is named Ellie Edwards. She has a YouTube channel, so I also link it down below. She's a very well-known scrapbooker, and I like how she does things and her concepts of doing them very much. So Week in the Life, it's a project when basically you document the week in your life. You make a lot of photos and make spreads in the journal about your everyday life. So yeah, 1 week a year. You know, it's not about big things happening, birthdays, Disneyland, traveling, something like that. It's about small everyday stuff, like the cup, your favorite cup right now, or your kids' pajamas, or a mess in your house, or a cat, you know, everything, like small details of your life, which actually give you a very big and picture of your present life. And even if you think that your life is very stable and do not change a lot, first of all, it can be given stable thing for a period of time and then it will change. Like I started doing this while living in Ukraine and never thought about immigration, and now I live in another country. I changed like 5 houses which I left in. I have 1 more child, and like the life is absolutely totally different. But even if there are no big changes in your lives, still these small things about your health, about your mental health, about your habits, about things that you enjoy, TV shows or music, they give you the understanding of the flow of your life and of the character of your life in different periods of time. I really like these albums and I cherish them a lot, and yeah, this is one of the most important things for me to do during spring and summer. So yeah, Week in the Life project. Okay, then books. This is a booktube channel, so of course I think that books are cozy things during summer and spring, but I am not a mood reader. But I do think that I have like my division in my head. There are some books that are more suitable for spring and summer, and there are more books that are more suitable for fall and winter. And in my head, the books that I enjoy more during spring and summer are adventures, mysteries, and middle grade novels. I don't know why. Maybe they are more fast-paced, so you know, I can enjoy them while being busy with kids outside. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe it's something from the childhood, because these genres were like more my childhood favorites. So you know, these long summer months during childhood, when like you mostly read during the day. That was my childhood, at least. Maybe that's why. But for me, like spring and summer read, it's more adventure books, historical fiction, sci-fi, but with strong adventure element, mysteries, a little bit thrillers, but more just mysteries, interesting, you know, when there is something, some clues that you need to pick up, like a problem to solve. And middle grade novels, especially about, not fantasy middle grade novels, but about real kids in different periods of time. These are my favorite books during spring and summer. Not classics. That's why I really struggle with Jane Austen July every year. I mean, I like Jane Austen. She is one of my favorite writers, but she is a bit too slow for the summer months for me. So I struggle a little bit with reading Jane Austen during summer months. Then number 9 is picnics. I am not brave enough to take 2 small children and go to picnic somewhere to the ocean, or you know, to the park. I am not that mom. I do think it's a bit messy and it can be very nerve-wracking. But we try to do picnics every time we go to the zoo or somewhere where there is, you know, grass, and the food is very expensive in the cafes. And also we do picnics in our backyard like almost every day. I don't know why, but something about eating, you know, on the blanket on the ground, and looking at birds and butterflies, and listening to the wind, and enjoying clouds in the sky. Something about it eases kids a lot more. They eat better, they enjoy food better, they enjoy fruits and vegetables, like eat them more, and also they talk a lot more. I don't know why. Also, they can run away, play a little bit, and then return and eat some more. And I do think it's healthy for kids and healthy for me. I feel it's like less formal, more easy dinners or lunches, and I enjoy them very much. And the last thing, like actually I struggled with this one, but it's something I really do only during spring and summer. Have no idea why. Make a bucket list of things to do during the season. I never do it during fall or winter. I mean, there are some bucket lists on the Pinterest that you can use, but I never do this actually. And I can't say that I do it like, you know, a declaration. I never print it or pin it to the wall. We never cross things to do. I just have in my head like a bucket list of things that we need to do during summer. Like see the fireworks on 4th of July. Catch a grasshopper, you know, these things, like have a picnic in the park, read a book with my kid and discuss it together. Some little things that, and I always like think about things in advance that I want to do during summer, and then trying to do them. I feel very, like, I'm not stressed about this list, and I am very relaxed. I never feel guilty while not doing some things. Also, there are things that I really want to do like every year and never could. Like two things I never did in my life, but I always want to. No, three things. First, I really want to like watch a movie outside during, having a picnic. There are some movies that can, your city can show. You can do it in your backyard. I always want to, but never did it. Maybe this year, we'll see. I never saw a firefly, and I really want to see them. I mean, where I lived in the south of Ukraine, I haven't seen them ever. And here in California, I'm not used to them, at least. So I can't say I saw them, but I think it has to be magical, and I really want to. Also, shooting stars, Perseids, in August. Every summer, like, there will be the night where you can see a lot of falling stars, and every night it's very cloudy. Like for the last 4 years, I think, we couldn't see any shooting star. And yeah, I really want to. So yeah, there are things I want to do more during summer, but here are my 10 cozy things that I really enjoy. I hope you'll find it interesting and maybe cozy. And I definitely enjoy doing this video very much, and having a list of these things. I will do another one for fall and winter months. And yeah, I hope you'll have a wonderful and very cozy summer, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye!